Today, Governor Whitmer wished the president and first lady a speedy recovery, saying no one is immune from this virus, whether you're rich or poor, Republican or Democrat. In a statement, the governor writes, quote, "My sincere hope is that today's news will serve as a wake-up call to every single American. Right now, all 50 states and the federal government have some kind of declared state of emergency. We are all in this together. Let's all do our part. Let's all mask up and let's get through this together, one nation." Paula Tutman gathering more reaction to the diagnosis this afternoon. She joins us live. Paula.
Karen, because this isn't just a national story, this is a local story as well. When something has happened or is happening to the president of the United States, it affects all of us. When we talk to voters, overwhelmingly, they said that they wish the first couple well, they hope that they will recover fully, and then they also talked reality. The sentiment seems to be the same whether you are a Trump supporter.
It really breaks my heart because this is a very, very, very important election, and this has never happened in history. I'm shocked.
Or not a Trump supporter.
I just think it is, an example of you can't be too cavalier about this virus because we don't really understand it yet.
Waking up to the news that the president of the United States has tested positive for COVID-19 is being met with shock, but not surprise.
We wish the president and his wife be well, of course, although I do believe that there is a lesson to be learned here. Wear the mask.
Really not surprised that it hasn't happened sooner because it seems like he's almost reckless about his rallies. Not wearing a mask.
He played down the virus a lot, and it's not surprising to me that he contracted the virus.
This really tells you how bad COVID is. It's out there.
To me, it just brings a new face to it. I feel like people who have been affected the most look like me, and he does not. So I feel like it should bring a new face, a new financial class, a new everything.
And there is a sense that this must be a wake-up call to the White House to call the pandemic what it is, serious and dangerous.
It just shows you that this can affect anybody and that everybody needs to heed precautions and do what they can do, not only to keep themselves, but other people around them safe. I hope he's well, and that, for anybody who has struggled or had the infection, we wish him well to get better.
I didn't realize he'd been going to fundraisers recently, and those were all indoors. And I know they test him daily, but a test is it's a point in time, and it's really after the fact. It just says, okay, I don't have it today, and then tomorrow you could get it. But what are you doing to not get it?
I think he's going to back down a little. He's going to step back because he probably thought it wouldn't happen to him, but it did. We all got to pray. We all got to pray for our president and the country.
Yeah, we have a lot more really significant reaction to unpack. So coming up at 5 o'clock, we talk to members of the Michigan delegation, their reaction, and then stay with us. Come back, I should say, at 11 o'clock, because one of our local lawmakers is actually saying, wait a minute, what we're hearing from the White House, don't necessarily trust that. He is calling for independent verification of the condition of the first family. And that'll be tonight at 11. So lots to still unpack, Karen.